Hi, on today's episode of Not Wasting Your Time, we're gonna have a look at how to level your heat bed properly. Leveling the bed basically means manipulating those set screws or bolts, if you will, so that the tip of your nozzle is in the same distance from your heat bed all over the place. Right, so how do we do this? Firstly, your printer, meaning your nozzle and your heat bed, has to be at room temperature. It's very hard to work with it when it's hot, and the size is obviously different when this is hot. Second thing is that this tip of the nozzle has to be clean, so just make sure there is no residual plastic there. I usually clean it just a little bit with my nail and make sure that it's nice and clean. Thirdly, you will need something to set the correct distance. I'm using this feeling gauge, which is 0.15 millimeters. That's the perfect distance your nozzle should be from your heat bed when you are at the home point of the Z-axis. So firstly, we are going to home our Z-axis. You're just gonna go to the menu, go to prepare, auto home, and our axes are going to home. Now the Z, which is crucial, of course. What we want to do is to disable the stepper motors. Come in here again, prepare, go down in menu, disable steppers. Alright, so now we can manipulate our axes freely and easily and level our bed. Now that we home the Z-axis and disable the steppers, we can use our feeling gauge and move to the first position. We're gonna measure this on roughly around those set screws, and what we are trying to do is to come in here to the first point, move the axis, alright, and put the feeling gauge underneath. And as it's called a feeling gauge, what we are looking for is to feel a bit of resistance from the nozzle. So right now this moves way too freely. So as you probably know, when I loosen this bolt here, this distance becomes greater and the whole bed moves closer to my nozzle. Alright, so as I've done that, now I can feel the resistance as I move this. It's still a pretty free movement, but I can definitely feel the nozzle there, and it moves reasonably easily in and out. So I would say that this is a perfect 0.15 millimeters, so that's kind of set. Now I can move to the next position. It's important to have the same feeling on all four corners. What I like to do is usually do 2 rounds of measuring, because as you adjust it, the first point or all of those points can move on you a little bit. So it's wise to go back to the first point and try it again and see if it moved or not. Well, this time it actually looks pretty good. So as you do this for all of the corners, you should be set and your bed should be reasonably flat. This thumb wheel upgrade which I've printed is very useful. I'm gonna link it down in the description so you can use it yourself. It makes setting up the heat bed so much easier. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them down in comments, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye!